Hello everyone, Dean here. Thanks for joining me. This is going to be an unboxing of the Rogers Tower snare drum, one of the new models that Rogers just introduced. And I kind of like the idea of this model. It's very similar to the Powertone. The Powertone's got different finishes on the outside, but this one's got the amber satin finish on the outside, and the shell's the same, and I think it's just the color that's different. But the Tower, as you can see, this thing is pretty cool. It's got the same color on the inside and the outside. And let's get into it, because this is only an unboxing video. I have started to unbox it. I filmed it once and it didn't work, so here we are. So that's filming for you. All right, so this has come to me courtesy of Crash Boom Bam, and Crash Boom Bam is a fantastic online retailer selling parts, heads, Rogers parts, snare drums, all sorts of build it yourself kind of parts that you can order from them. Hoops, amazing different parts they sell with different thicknesses of like single flanged and no flanged hoops. But check them out, Crash Boom Bam. Get online, Google it. I'll put the link in the description. So Rogers Tower. So it comes in a bag. Get rid of the box, and also a little show bag with some a sticker and a drum key. So that's pretty cool. And get rid of that. Let's get it out and have a look. All right, now that is a classy snare drum. Look at that. What a beautiful color. So it's the amber color on the inside of the shell and the outside. Clock face throw off. Beautiful, simple. I think they're called beaver tail lugs. Could be wrong. I think that's what they're called. 8 lugs. So this model's got 8 lugs. I like 8 lug snare drums. There's an old Acro there. 8 lugs. It works. It just works. I like the openness and the airiness of 8 lug drums as well. But this Rogers Tower snare has got the 45-degree poplar maple shell. So it's a 45-degree bearing edge, slight round on the outside, I can see there. And it's also got reinforcement hoops on the inside. So those reinforcement hoops are about 20 millimeters long, or just maybe 3/4 of an inch if you're in America. These wires, looks like brass end plates, and I bet they're steel wires. Here's a little magnet. Yep, that's stuck to it, so they're steel. They look like they're about 25 strands. And my favorite, cord, holding the snare wires on, using that old-fashioned way of using cord. Slight snare bed. It's a decent snare bed. I can see the snare bed goes down really well, and the snare wires are sitting nice and flat. And I love how, this is getting pretty nerdy, but the cord actually elevates the ends of the snare wires. And in my mind, if you can keep those snare wires flat, it's got more room to travel. You get more sensitivity. So I think I've got one of my really early videos is one where I talk about snare cords, so you can check that out if you want to. So there you have it. So the beautiful Rogers Tower snare drum. I'll just show you a close-up of that badge. Check that out if it'll focus. Hopefully you can get that. And the other one, there's a clock face strainer and the beautiful Rogers logo. It comes with, which is really impressive, Remo Ambassador heads. So the top, the batter is a Remo Ambassador, but the bottom is the cheaper Remo UT snare side head, which is I think, the one made in Taiwan. It says made in Taiwan. I don't think it makes much of a difference really. So, but I really love these shells. I've had the Dynasonics before, and I've had a shallow wooden Dynasonic, and that was a very, very nice shell. And I'm thinking this 45-degree edge maple poplar maple shell, 8 lugs, is going to be a nice airy open sound. So I'm looking forward to giving this a hit and checking it out. And so the little show bag of goodies that came with it, you get a Rogers white sticker. Don't know why, but Dynasonic information. This is not a Dynasonic snare drum, but it comes with Dynasonic information. I guess it's probably because it's the same clock face strainer on this drum and the Dynasonic. And the last little thing in here is a drum key. And this is just the standard Rogers drum key. So it's just a very simple little drum key with Rogers written on it. And the beautiful people at Crash Boom Bam sent me this deluxe Rogers drum key. This is called a bow tie drum key in a beautiful little box. Look at that on the front. Hopefully that focuses. And little card in there. Little thank you card. Little image on the back. And look at the packaging. Beautiful. This is a deluxe bow tie modelled off the Rogers bass drum type of key lug, tension rod, I should say. And it's got the Rogers written on there. And it is magnetic, so it will stick. Yeah, it sticks to a lug. Pretty cool. So thank you so much. All right. That's it, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Questions or comments below. Subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. I'm going to do a demo on this particular drum. And so thank you for tuning in. And I haven't seen another one of these online yet. So when I do the demo, you're going to be the first to hear it. Okay, see ya.